Hey, greetings everyone. This is Tony Hollowitz. Thank you for being here for this tutorial. In this tutorial, I want to talk to you about something called incognito mode. So let's say, for example, you're doing a search for something that you want to keep somewhat private. Well, how do you do that? When we search for things in Google, you'll find that our computer will remember, or Google, I should say, will remember things that we've typed. It will remember a history of what we've looked at. And in some cases, that could be good, but in some cases, that could be bad. So let's say we have a medical question, for example, and I just decided to type in, I have a rash on my, and what it did is it filled in neck by default. But you'll see if I take neck out, it's going to suggest common things that people are looking for on Google. But if I have a medical issue or some kind of issue and I don't really want Google to know about it, how do I do that? How do I work with that? Well, it's something called incognito mode. And I'm just going to take you to the definition of this. Incognito is when a browser feature that starts a temporary session, preventing your browser from saving your history, cookies, site data, and form entries. In other words, it's sort of a private browser window that has no memory. Now, there are people that will argue this isn't 100% the case, but I just want to give you a sense of this. So let's say I decided I wanted to look up this information. I have a rash on my, and I'm just going to copy this just to save myself a little time. If I wanted to open this in an incognito window, this is what I would do. I would come up to the top right, these three little dots. I'm going to click on that, and you'll see right here it says New Incognito Window. I'm going to click on that. This pops up. At this point, I'm going to type in the search bar or paste, I have a rash on my, and let's just say neck. That was one of the leading options. I hit enter, and it's going to do a search. So here is a search that will not supposedly be remembered by my browser. So if I'm trying to learn about something and I don't want to be tracked by Google, open an incognito window. Now I'm going to take you down to Microsoft Edge for just a minute. They have a similar feature that is called InPrivate window. So you can click on this to do an InPrivate window. Let me go back to Chrome for a minute and show you something else. Let's say, just for the sake of our discussion, that I'm looking at something here, a video, or I want to watch a video. Like here's a father and daughter, it appears they're dancing, but let's say I want to watch this video, but I don't want Google to know I watched it. I'm going to right click on it, and you'll notice there's an option here that says open link in incognito window. I'm going to click on that. So now when I open it up, here's the video. And now it's not going to be tracked because I don't want YouTube to think, hey, I just want to watch father-daughter dancing videos all day long. So that's why I track them. You just stop this. And that's just a quick way that you can search for things a little bit more privately. I would not guarantee it's 100%, but it's something. Okay, my friends, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I appreciate your time. Thank you. Bye now.